Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? My hair look all right? Just got out of the shower here. Get that tossed up. Got to look good for you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the Patties. We're looking for some trades today. Let's get my trading platform open, shall we? Very, very nice. How is everybody doing? Love to see everybody in here. I did oversleep a little bit. I woke up. Usually I'm at the gym. This morning I woke up at like 5 and then I rolled around. Couldn't get back to sleep. Fell back asleep real late. Got a couple of winners here. Just a quick scalp this morning on UJ. Entered right here on the break. You can see we got retests a couple of times on my trend line right there before it shot down, hit TP, went break even. Nice little VIP winner right there. Then in gold, looks like I just went break even here as well. Tap my demand, trend line break, TP pretty quickly right there on the 5-minute time frame. So couple of wins, second TP going break even. All good, looking pretty good in VIP this morning. Don't have a warm-up trade. Like I told you, I slept in a little bit. You could see here in the gold trading room, 1,100 traders were able to connect with this win for 710 pips right here. I was just showing you that. Nice little setup, simple scalping position this morning. And then in the Forex room, 1,800 members in here were able to get in on this UJ win for 18.3 pips. So starting the day with a lot of profits in my pocket. And I'm hoping that you got a lot of profits in your pocket as well if you're in that VIP room. Or maybe you were just happy to be in that free room yesterday. And what happened in the free room yesterday? Well, this is what happened in the free room yesterday. We had an absolute banger. Entered the trade right there. Price shot up and smashed TP right here. So nice start to the week. I'm 3-0 in my VIP trading room right now. So we're looking good. Now we've got to think about what we're getting in. Yeah, let's take a look at the news. Let's take a look at the news and let's start getting into some trades here. Let's give this a nice little refresh. Monday's over. We're into Tuesday. We have those job openings in the US dollar. This is going to cause some issues for our trades this morning, but let's see. Let's see. You know, we might be all right. Might be able to get in a trade before that, or might be able to just do some crazy stuff this morning. Be careful, obviously, when we have high impact news. Be careful. Obviously, this stream, anything that's happening in this stream is education and entertainment. It is not financial advice, all right? Let's go ahead and take a look at my Instagram. Baby's here. There's a baby's here. Come, come, come. Uppy, 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 uppy. Yes. All right, baby's here. Let's take a look at my story quickly, and then we'll get into some charts here. Oh yeah, I was out filming with the drone. Yes, hi Naomi. Look at the drone coming down. That was sick. It was like beeping and stuff. Let me put the sound on for that one. That's so cool. I started it there and then it knew that that's like the landing spot. God bless you too, Chase. Thank you so much. Oh, look at the pool. Who's coming to the pool when the mansion's ready? We're definitely getting some of you are coming. Her name is Naomi. My little baby. All right, that's the mansion. The mansion update is done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Maybe we should go through the trading strategy. What are we looking for this morning? Yeah, if you've been here, you already know, but that's fine, all right? It's 9:30 a.m. We're looking at the 15-minute candle, New York Stock Exchange open candle. This candle goes up, it goes down. During that time, it creates what? The candle high, the candle low. That is our opening range, right? Range top, range bottom. That's all you need to know. Come to the 5-minute time frame. We're just watching the candles, waiting for a break. Over here, take a look. We got the break and close right there. That candle broke and closed. That tells us we're going to buy. trade in line with the trend, hopefully, and smash TP2. Now, you all done? And then obviously we got to enter the trade. Where are we entering the trade? Well, you could enter at the closed candle here, the retest, the FEG, the midline. I like to look for demand zones. That's my favorite entry. Then, look, on this one, we entered the trade at an FEG. I put my stop loss down here. I took a quick partial profit. I let the rest ride, and we hit TP2 live on stream. That's what we're going to be doing today as we try to continue our win streak and get that win streak up to, what, 3 in a row? Something like that. We're cooking. Are you picking your nose on camera? No picking your nose on camera. Oh, right. She does look exactly like me. I appreciate that. For that, you'll probably win the raffle. Obviously, when I win a trade today, do you know what happens? I spin the Wheel of Pat, and the Wheel of Pat, we get VIP winners, free VIP winners. I appreciate that, Akshay. You know, yesterday I filtered a trade that I should have won. What was it, our US 30 trade? Yeah, look at that. This was the trade that I filtered yesterday. So this is the exact entry that we would have had. Look at this thing. I had the supply. This is where I wanted to enter. I changed my mind. I didn't take it. And it would have came all the way down. Okay, go see your mommy. Cheer up, baby. Maybe we'll get your freezy later. I think you might be teething. Yeah, we got someone sent me an indicator in the mail. I got to take a look at that as well. He's been DMing me. Something maybe we could play around with on the stream. UJ and GU also worked out. So what was our other trade? We had a UJ trade yesterday as well. I guess I don't have that on the chart anymore, but that would have won. And I had a UJ trade that was on the chart, and apparently that would have won too. So pretty much every trade I took yesterday would have won. Sadly, I didn't get into them on the stream. We are looking at some charts right now. Let's start thinking about what we're going to do. It's 9-4 breakouts, okay? What will happen when Jolt's news hits? Who knows? When the news hits, who the hell knows? Do we want the hat on? I was thinking about buying a new watch for my birthday. You guys want to look at, do you guys want to see the watch? Where is the watch? This right here. I like this one. What do you think about this watch right here? I like this one. It's a Patek Philippe, not a Rolex. I stunt more than I trade. Well, I've traded, what, 42 times in about 30 streams? Yeah, I like that one a lot. Not really asking your advice, I just like it. This is much more expensive than a Rolex. That's about 50 G's. All right. Thinking about buying that. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all the love that I get in the chat. You know, we've got the best community in the world. That is investing. All right, so where's Vapul? Vapul, what are we looking at right now this morning, my brother? What are we looking at? What pairs do we like? That was not a brag. It's just something I was thinking of doing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to brag. I'm just telling you, if you're part of my life and I'm going for a ride in the Porsche, I am going for a ride in the Porsche. It's not to brag. It's just actually my life. I'm sorry. CAD JPY I've been looking at. All right. What do we got on CAD JPY here? Maybe a sell here, huh? Maybe a sell here. Been quite rangy though. It's been quite rangy, but maybe we're looking at a sell here. Let's see what happens. See if we break out the bottom here, and there's our range right there. Okay, UJ. We're looking at UJ as well. Let's pull UJ up. Potential here for a long, maybe. Got a nice little demand area. Got a couple demand areas. Got some protection right here, in line with the trend. Come down here, get a break out the top. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. All right. King of the Orb. Hell yeah, King of the Orb. All right, what else are we looking at? US CAD. All right, we could do some US CAD today. Got a little bit of a demand zone right there. That's also a support/resistance area, right? So, this one looks pretty good for us. Look, used as resistance right here. Used as resistance, used as support. Now, we're going to come in, use that as support, and go up. So, what we need first is we need to break out the top of our range right here and a close. That's the first thing we're looking for. Hopefully we can get that as our first step. Yeah, still waking up a little bit right now. Giving free signals. Well, don't follow my trades, but I will be placing trades today on stream, all right? Let's take a look at gold for my lovely, lovely followers. I already won a gold trade this morning. This was the gold win that I had this morning. And look, price is reacting to my level again. Potentially could have won another trade in VIP this morning off of the same level. Already won a VIP trade off that this morning. So if you're in VIP, you're happy with me. What would I do on gold? Well, I already bought once, so maybe I'll be looking for a buy again. How many times is my level going to hold? I'm not sure, but we definitely have a level here that we like. We used it in VIP and we won a trade. All right, the orb is set, folks. It's 9:45. The orb is set. Nothing on gold until the report comes. That's true. I couldn't hit the gym this morning, Ted. Happy to see you as always. I woke up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Couldn't fall back asleep. Then I fell asleep at like 8 again, and that's why I'm up a little bit late and probably seem a little bit tired, but that's all right. I have enough energy to trade, and I think that's the only thing that matters to you folks, isn't it? I've got enough juice to trade. Here we have our NQ today. NQ's looking like a bit of an uptrend here. Would like to see a break out the top, though, of course. Would like to see the break out the top, not the bottom. Right? We want the break out the top. We want a candle close. And then we want the price to come down to demand. All right? Simple, simple stuff. Very relaxed this morning, aren't we? We're very calm. We're very relaxed. Which pair is for breakfast? Exactly, exactly. Because we want to eat. We want to munch. What do we have here? We do have a level right there. See this level right here? So maybe we'll be looking for a break out of here. But we could probably enter a little bit lower there, right? We could probably enter down here, all right? Let's see if we get that break. Very calm, very relaxed this morning. I hope everybody's happy with the relaxed vibe this morning. You're listening to easy listening, smooth jazz. I had my bacon and eggs. Shout out to Gray EFC, one of the Aussies in the chat. Radio DJ voice, Pat. My dad was actually a weatherman, so it is in the family. He always talked like this, so sometimes it gets stuck in my head. Bring in Trump. He's gay. Yeah, we're nice and soft. We're smooth listening. Gold, we're waiting for a breakout the bottom or the top here, right? To make our decision for the day on if we're bullish or bearish. I have been bullish here. You could take a look. That's a pretty good trend line right there, isn't it? So I was able to buy here this morning already and win the VIP trade. Here I could show you. Already won the VIP trade right there. You know, that level's looking pretty good, so we're monitoring that level on gold. Let's take a look at EU and GB CAD. So, where is my EU? My EU is right where I want it, right there. Okay, let's take a look at EU. Let's start going through charts here. EU, we have a real solid level of supply. It's very, very high, though, okay? So, looks like we're getting a breakout the top right now. That is there, you know, this is a counter trend here, but that is potential for a buy, you see. We use this area here as support. Are we going to break above this area and then trade up a little bit today? Potentially. Now, I don't like counter trend trading. But I'm going to consider this position, okay, on EU. That's not bad. We may buy EU this morning, all right? Yeah, Songoku, I'm thinking about doing the same thing on EU. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, Gray. I'm feeling pretty good. We got a break here on CAD JPY. Now, we're going to have this thing come back up, all right? If we want to take it, it's going to have to come back up. But this is a setup that I'm thinking about right here. You can see we just broke, so I'd be selling from here. EU, I'm also interested in, you know, something like this for a potential setup here. You can see we've reacted pretty well off of this level twice now, so, you know, our hope is that that level would continue to hold once price comes back up to our entry right there. Okay, that's a decent setup. Thanks, Abdullah, appreciate it. Paintball, airsoft guns. I've only paintballed a couple of times in my life, but it's fun. Abdullah, I love you too, brother. Can we take a look at oil? Yes, Songoku. It isn't a perfect setup, but it definitely is a setup that I'm considering. Now, obviously, it's a counter trend trade. We like to trade with the trend lately, but it's a decent setup, right? It's a decent setup. I'm interested in considering, you know, let's maybe pull it, maybe the mid here, maybe the midline entry would be an interesting way to do it. You don't want to go too sharp at the top, I think. You could see we respected the level here. So, you know, we go, oh, you know, draw the line across, respect the level here. It's a potential, okay? It's a potential. Maybe we do that. We've had a long pullback right here. It's clear that price is definitely oversold, isn't it? Let's take a look at our stochastic right here. What's the stochastic telling us here? Yeah, well, it's not telling us what we want to see. It's a bit high right here. Well, maybe it'll pull back down here, right? Down here. Let's see. Down in this area. Okay. We'll see. Let's get rid of these dumb indicators. We don't need indicators. We trade clean. All right. US 30. Do I want to take this? Maybe. CAD JPY. Waiting to sell on this. US 30. Let's take a look at US 30. Selling off this morning, huh? Broke out the bottom. Where would I enter? I guess probably at the top here. Yeah. Excuse me. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm excited. I want to win a trade today. This one's almost too close to take, but how do you feel about this one, Vapul, or do you want to stick to our CAD JPY? There is news coming at 10 a.m., so any trade that I take is going to be a bit of a scary one, okay? This is against my rules because I'm going against the trend here. But I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take it this morning. And if we win it, we win it. If we lose it, we lose it. I do kind of like it, though, you know. Price has to come up a little bit, doesn't it? Doesn't price have to come up a little bit? Look at this downtrend. Look at this downtrend. Jeez. At some point, price has to come up. I say it's not the best, but it's not the worst. That's what Vipul says. He says it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I know. Wait for the news. Yeah, lots of news. Talk about oil. Sorry. Jack Reacts wants me to take this trade, and if Jack wants me to take it, then I'm going to take it. CAD JPY also getting close here, so we may be on CAD JPY. All right. Let's take a look at U.S. oil. I keep getting asked, and I keep forgetting. In U.S. oil, we've had a break out the bottom here. I was more interested in a break out the top, okay? I'm more interested in this, then a pullback to here on oil, if that's possible. I'm thinking, you know, kind of a break out of this consolidation here to shoot up further. That's kind of what I'm feeling there, but that's not the best setup, right? Because, you know, just take a look at the fib here. If we take a look at the fib, you want to be buying at a discount, okay? Or a discount down here. So should probably stay away from that one. Should probably stick to the rules right now. Got two limits open right now. I have the CAD JPY limit open, and then I have the Euro US dollar open. Those are my two limit orders set up. These are kind of risky because of the news that's coming, but you know, whatever. You only live life once. We didn't get a trade yesterday. Hopefully we could get a trade today that goes all right. Bitcoin for beginner traders? No. I do like Bitcoin for holding, though. I love a Bitcoin hold. What's Bitcoin at? 118,000. When did Pat buy into Bitcoin? Do you really want to know? $5,000 is when I bought into Bitcoin. $5,000. You know what that means? That means I can buy a watch. That means I could definitely buy a watch. Pat, stop flexing. Stop bragging. I never buy lunch. I always make my own lunch still. I'm just like Warren Buffett. Doesn't matter how much money I have. I always make my own watch. If the stock market's up, I get the extra cheese. If the stock market's down, I don't get the extra cheese. How much Bitcoin did I buy? Now that's a question I will not answer, but a lot. Jeff, I'm not trading. No, I'm not trading. I'm here to show you the watch I want to buy. Here you go. That's the watch I want to buy right now. Oh, yeah. I like the look of that. With the date on there, too. I'll never forget the date. But I will lose 50,000. But it's an investment, maybe. We'll see. That's a Patek Philippe. And you can't spell Patek without Pat, right? So trade with Pat Tech. I like the green straps because I got them green eyes, right? All right, what's going on here? We have two setups right now. Waiting for a pullback here. Am I going to get a pullback here? Maybe, maybe not. All right, what else are we looking at? UJ broke out the bottom. We're more interested in a buy on UJ. A buy actually from this level is what we were interested in. What about UCAD? UCAD, we're looking for a break out the top still. Looks like we're holding on to the bottom here. Another area I wouldn't mind taking a trade from, but I don't have my break. Yeah, I'm going to get someone to make the Discord for me soon so that probably the Discord will just be kind of for us at first, you know, just for the stream. So anyone who likes the stream, anyone who like wants to post their trades throughout the stream, that sort of thing. I don't know if you're interested in that. Obviously, I'll still advertise to you in there, but it'll be more just kind of a stream area. You guys can discuss ORB strategy, different trades you've taken, you know. That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe I would post the free trade in there as well. I don't know. Gold respecting my trend line, isn't it? Look at that. That's a nice looking trend line. And reacting off of my level. This morning in VIP, off of this level right here, I bought. And then I got out right there for a perfect win, all right? Now this level is being respected again. Maybe coming back up to that level. We'll see. I want to have a break and close out the top and a pullback here, all right? That's what I'm looking for. Now, news is coming out in a minute and a half, and things are going to go crazy, all right? How does everybody like the new overlay? Do you like the new overlay? I love the new overlay. What am I looking at here? No. I gotta change something, don't I? So the thing I gotta run the macro. Run the macro. There you go. The overlay is sick, man. And the overlay only cost me like 150 bucks on Fiverr. It was on Fiverr. You know? That's sick, right? I am definitely a simp. Yes, I'm a simp. I'm a simp for the charts. That's what I'm a simp for. Let's make some... I don't want to say that on stream. I'll get in trouble with YouTube. Come on now. Let's pull back for daddy here. News is coming in 30 seconds. What news is coming? Let's see. Let's see. We're waiting on the JOLTS job opening. Look at the timer here. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Now this is exciting streaming. You see me counting down 7, 6, 5. I don't think anyone's ever been excited about the news. All right, so the forecast was 7.51. It's pending. What are we going to get it? What's going to happen? Let's just go over to the charts and see what's happening on the charts right now. Are we going to get the price shoot up like crazy? Maybe we should be careful with our limit orders. I did want to buy in this one right now. Let's see what kind of reaction we get to the openings. And let's see what happens with the spreads. All right. Everybody chill here. Everybody chill. Everybody calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Nothing too crazy yet. Nothing too crazy yet. Let's go ahead and get back to the news and see what's going on. Actual 7.44. So weakness. They wanted 7.51. They got 7.44. All right. This is the number of job openings during the month. Good for the currency. So if it's greater than the forecast, it's good for the currency. It was actually lower, so that's bad for the currency, which means our euro US dollar trade, that should only help us in our euro US dollar trade if we can actually get the pullback. If we could get the pullback, okay? So that's the news today. And it is pulling back, right? And it's supposed to be bad for the US currency, this JOLTS job opening. So that is a confluence in our direction, right? That tells us that we want to buy. We got the break out of the ORB right here. That tells us we want to buy. We've got a level of support right there. That tells us we want to buy. And we've had a huge pullback right here. So we're a bit oversold. That tells us we want to buy. So we got a lot of reasons to buy here. Let's see if this comes to our entry. It is starting to pull back a little bit to a level that we like, isn't it? It certainly is. So let's see how this goes here on EU. And then the other trade was the sell limit on CAD JPY. So we're only going to take one of these. We'll see which one triggers first. Which of the two do you like? Do you like the EU or do you like the CAD JPY? What do you prefer? Tell me in the chat. Do you like the EU? Ted likes the EU. EU, EU, EU. EU, EU, EU. Everyone wants the EU. Okay, so let's see if we could get the EU. EU looks pretty clean. It certainly does. We don't want to catch a huge red candle here, but let's see if it keeps pushing down for us. Lots of EUs in the chat. I love the chat. You know, I didn't know what the hell I would do when I started streaming, because like the trading is only so much, you know. I teach, I educate. Yep, not financial advice. Shout out to that. But it's just like without the chat, I don't know what the hell I would do. Chris. It's gay. All right. So we're waiting for pullbacks on a couple of these. Whichever one comes, I guess we'll take. But EU is the one that everybody seems to like the most in chat, which is about 11 pips away. So if we do get a pullback, it'll be a significant pullback. It looks close because of the zoom, but it's actually not that close. So we're getting an opposite reaction to jolts right now. We should be seeing euro strength. So based on the news, we should be buying the euro. So if it comes down, we will be buying the euro. CAD JPY, about a similar distance away from the entry. So we're looking pretty good right here this morning. Hey, we got 1,200 people in here. What the hell's going on? Everyone's back, I guess. Summer's over. Everyone wants to come back to the stream. Love to see it. Love to see it. Smash the like button for the best stream. It's the very best stream. He's gay. That's Trump right there. That's my Trump. If there's 1,300 people in here, I guess that means that summer's over. I don't know. That's a lot of people. Happy to see it. Happy to see everybody in here. What are my thoughts on US 30? Let me just take a look here. Make sure that we're not getting into a trade yet. Oh, we're coming down here. We are coming down here. This is the one that I like as well, this EU trade. Now it is against the trend, which I don't like. You know, you see here? We're against the trend, but should be able to pop up, I think, off of here and just get a quick TP. Gold broke. Gold didn't break. Look, no break. Gold didn't break. I know you guys love me to look at gold. Oh, thanks, Kelvin. Appreciate it. With all the people in the stream, I'll definitely do it. All right, so we got the break here on US 30. Sorry, on US 30, and then coming back to here was a potential entry for me. Not sure if I'm going to do that one. Don't have a limit set for it. Really focused on this EU entry right here. This is the one that I'm trying to get. Now, it did just tap into a zone, which is a potential entry right there as well. Could take off from there, but let's see if it could come back a little bit further for us. CAD JPY reacted pretty well off of the EMA, so maybe we're not getting that one right away. This one, hopefully we don't get a reaction off the top of the zone here. You know, it's a nice zone we drew, but I'd rather it come down to me. Get me in. Midnight in Australia, I know. Go to bed. Go to bed. I'm not worth it. I promise. I'm not worth it. Yeah, probably Thursday. I gotta create the thumbnail still and send my edits in, so probably Thursday. I wasn't able to do that yesterday. I was busy with lots of stuff. Love me, my Aussies from Bondi Beach. I go to the house. I move in February, hopefully, but we don't really know until it's done because, you know, custom builds, who the hell knows how things are going. But things are going quickly, and things are going the way we want them to so far. It looks like we got a pretty good shot at getting in on EU here. Got about 7 more pips to go. And we're catching some candles, right? So let's take a look at our recent fib, you know, our recent fib here. We are coming into our discounted zone right there, right? We're below 50%. We're in the discounted zone. And it is reacting off of my level, right? This was the original level that I liked right there. I got the trade a little bit below that just in case, you know, liquidity gets taken from the market, right? Always watching for liquidity right below your level, right? So it's a pretty good level of support right there. So we're going to think, maybe the price will come down a little bit further, take some liquidity before it shoots up. That's something we frequently see. So we've got a lot of reasons to take this trade, a lot of reasons to be happy about this trade. So let's see if it goes our way. It's coming close. CAD JPY also coming close, but I think EU is the one that everyone's happiest about, or that wants me to take. So we are approaching trade potential right here. Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin quickly for Maverick, who's always here. Bitcoin. Don't like to see a Bitcoin sell. Don't like to see that. It is selling though. It is selling off hard. If you are going to sell it, you got to get a pullback somewhere though, right? And you're going to get your pullback to supply right there if you're going to sell it, okay? But don't sell Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. Never sell Bitcoin. EU. How are we reacting to our zone? Are we going to take liquidity below it and get us into the trade? Maybe. But that's why we're doing this. That's why we're watching. I'm focused. I'm so focused. And then our CAD JPY as a potential as well. But EU is the one everyone wants. Everyone wants the EU. They say JPY's gay. That was not my best Trump, but it's gay. Euro USD, fair value gap, and order block. We are coming, aren't we? We are coming. This is, we're catching it a little bit here. So this is a little bit of a nervous one, but let's see if it does take that liquidity and get that range midline entry. There's quite a few reasons for us to take this trade. The news, the jolts, is against the US dollar, so hopefully that's good for the euro this morning. Let's see what kind of a reaction we get as we're about to enter here on EU. I'm only going to take one of these trades this morning. I'm hoping I take the right one. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I take the right one. Are we taking liquidity below support right now? Maybe. CAD JPY. Gotta watch this one. I don't want to trigger into both. Just want to trigger into one. USD CAD is also looking pretty good. We just need to get a break of the orb, and we have created a level of demand. So I might be able to get into a trade on that a little bit later after I win this EU trade, hopefully in a second here. Not triggered in yet, but getting prepared. Really need to get we'll have to get some sort of a green candle here. Oof. No. Trigger me in. Trigger me in before you push up. Don't waste your buyers now, please. Just going back and forth between a few of these just to make sure that I make the right decision, all right? Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. King of the Orb Scalp, you know that. You know that I'm King of the Orb Scalp. All right, let's pull some of this stuff off the chart so it's a little bit easier for us to see here as we just get into this position potentially here. Haven't had any buyers really step in a while here, but we have many reasons to take this trade. Let me go through those reasons one more time for you. We have the break above our orb, right? We broke and we closed above the orb right there. We've had a huge pullback right here. Trend line break, of course. Both of those things telling us we're bullish, all right? The only thing that we're kind of against right here is the EMA, right? The EMA is in a downtrend. That's the only thing that we're kind of against right here. but we've got multiple reasons to take the trade, and I would like to get triggered in before it pushes up here. I don't waste the buyers, please. Don't waste the buyers, please. All right, CAD JPY, EU. Oh man, don't waste the buyers, please. Oh no, did I miss this one? You know, I'd probably be TP1 already. I probably would have took TP1 at the top of that orb. You son of a... You son of a... Yeah, I know. Yeah, gold. Sure, let's take a look at gold. Gold, you could see I'm waiting for a break where? Out the top or out the bottom? We haven't had it. Very simple. That's the first thing I do when I'm trading. What is the first thing I do when I'm trading? I want the break. If I don't have the break of the orb, then we can just look at another pair. So that's it for gold. That's it. It's that simple. Do we have a break or not? US 30, we got to break out the bottom, right? And we have a level of supply or an EMA at the top of the range right here to potentially sell off of, okay? Not a great setup. EU, close to coming, close to entering. Can we get into this trade? 1,400 people in here. What's going on? Is summer over? Are your favorite streamers not on right now? Is it just me? What the hell's going on? Why do we got so many people in here? I'm not even in a trade right now. Do you guys like it when I'm not in a trade? It is the suspense. People want to see me get in the trade. Am I the number one? I think I'm the number one Forex streamer. Shout out to Mansoor. Shout out to Mackenzie. I love you guys too. No, Songoku, you gotta wait. Gotta wait. Be patient, Songoku. Gotta wait. If I'm waiting, you're waiting with me. We'll tap in here. We'll tap in. Got this level right here. This kind of support level right there. We're going to take liquidity below that level. That's going to get us into the trade or get me into the trade. Don't follow my trades. This is not financial advice. The number one Forex streamer on the internet. I think I might be. I know the futures guys are putting up big numbers. The futures guys put up big numbers. The Forex guys don't get as much love, but it does seem like I'm starting to get a lot of love. I think people just like my new stream layout. 1,450 people in here. Are we going to get into the trade? Everyone's waiting to see. I guess this is the trick, Vapool. I think we finally figured it out. If I'm waiting to get into a trade, people will sit in here forever. Shout out to Pakistan. You know, I've in hiring people overseas, I've had the most success hiring people from Pakistan. Very hard workers, very smart people. Very smart people. It's not about making money. This is about having fun and listening to my Trump accent. He's gay. Okay, we're almost in. Let's stop the CAD JPY here. Alright, we are in on EU. Let's see if we could make this 3 in a row. Obviously, my SL is, you know, who knows where it is right now. Hopefully this catches and pushes up. You hate it when it goes down too far on the first candle. I like to be out of drawdown quickly, so let's see if we could get the reaction that I was hoping for. We can get held by this area right here. We could get held by this area right here. So let's see what we got going. 1,500 people in here. Please smash that like button if you want to see me win this trade, and clap. Although I think that people like to see me lose too, but those people, they don't have as much fun because I don't lose very often. So let's see. Let's get some likes in here. Let's push this thing up and see if we can get a response to a little bit of liquidity below the demand, a little bit of liquidity below the support. Take that. Use the news. The fundamentals are bullish. The fundamentals are against the US dollars based on the JOLTS report. If you don't know what I mean, we had the news right here. You could see the forecast was 7.51. It came in 7.44. And if the actual is greater than the forecast, it's good for the currency, but it was less, so it is bad for the currency. So we're hoping that that news helps push the price in our direction as we look to win a trade this morning. Can we push this thing to 3 wins in a row? 34-8. You know, my TP will hopefully be somewhere around, you know, maybe 600 to 1,000 in profit, something like that. I don't have a stop loss. I don't have a take profit. I have the box on the chart, but I don't have those things. I don't really care. I just monitor the trade manually. And that's why you watch the stream, because after 16 years, I am a discretionary trader, right? That means I'm trading with discretion. What does that mean? That means I'm watching price action and I'm making decisions on the fly. If I feel really good about a trade, then I'll treat it differently. If I don't feel good about a trade, I'll treat it differently as well. There is a nice little push up to 250, 320. 340. All right, can we get a bullish candle? That would be nice to see. A decent read this morning on the charts. Had 2 wins in VIP this morning, 1 win in VIP yesterday, so 3-0 in VIP. Hopefully I could translate some of those winnings into the stream today, sitting at about 500 right now. Let's see what we could do with this trading position. Did I get another sniper entry on stream? I'm hoping that I did. Let's push through the top of our range. Can we push through the top of our range? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Let's adjust this thing so it looks a little bit different here. Tighten this thing right up so we get to a level of take profit very, very soon for our first partial. We are already getting close, and I'm considering taking my partial very, very soon. And then I'll be going break even. Let's see. I don't like that reaction. Come on, push, push, push. Just a little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. Zoom in a little bit. Make this look good for the edit. I'd like you to push, push, push. Come on. Just about 150 more to go here. Let's set break even for pool on this one, just in case. We are against the trend right now. I'm going to go break even early, but I'm going to stay with the position just because I'm counter trend trading here. Normally I like to get my TP1 first. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And that is TP1. Okay, we are out at TP1. We are break even, and we are looking for TP2. Let's ride this thing up, baby. Let's ride this thing all the way up. Let's go. That is what we do on stream. W's. All right, let's see. That is streak now, 3 in a row. That is 35-8 live on stream. I don't know how he keeps doing it. I don't know how he keeps doing it. You know, I thought he was just a YouTuber making videos. You know, I thought he was just a video guy. I thought he was just a cute little video guy. W's in the chat. Let's spin the wheel. Who wants VIP? Who wants VIP? Let's spin the damn wheel. Random winners, random winners. Are we going to get 2 winners? We're going to get 2 winners. I like someone named Procrom. I like you. And I like someone named Krakas. You are the 2 winners today. Procrom and Krakas. Thank you. 2, claim your prize. If you want to claim your prize, you have to follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's that simple. And then make sure to send me a DM with proof it's you. Just take a screenshot of your YouTube account, Krakras and Procrom. Send me those. That's just 2 winners so far. If we hit TP2, there will be more winners. But what TP2 do we want? What TP2 do we want? I think we want to go all the way up, don't we? Don't we want to go all the way up today? Vapool, take the TP off of the chart, please. We're going to try and take this thing all the way up today. I'm going to manually exit this one, Vapool. We don't need a TP on the chart. Thank you, brother. Let's see what is happening on this position now. So 1,500 people in here, just an awesome stream, right? Broke through the trend line about here, okay? That was the trend line break. So reason 1, we got into the trade, broken trend line, right? That broken trend line tells us what? It tells us that we're now looking for buys, okay? Reason 2 for taking the trade, we have our orb. Price broke out the top of our orb right here and closed. That is a reason for a buy. That helps us with our market direction right there. Now, why did I enter where I entered? Well, I felt like we had a level right here and a level right here that held. And so I felt like this was kind of an obvious support level right there. So I said I would enter a little bit lower just in case liquidity gets taken. And that's exactly what happened. Now, price is pushing up. I'm already taking my take profit 1. Where did I take my TP1? Somewhere around here, I think. That was my TP1. And I do this all the time. You know, how many times have I done this on stream? I've done it many, many times. This is what I do on stream. It doesn't mean I win all the time. It doesn't mean I'm going to win all the time. I just, you know, I have my reasons for taking a trade. I believe in those reasons, and then I take the trade. I'm not overcomplicating things. I'm just doing what I need to do. My TP2, I never really set take profits or stop losses like I've mentioned to you, all right? I'm a discretionary trader, so I'm just watching the markets. Now, do I want to carry this trade all the way up? I do. Will I be able to? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Ideally here, we can make some higher highs, right? This is kind of what we want to see all the way up. That's what we want to see. And that gives us something to watch throughout the trade. And I can teach you based on that. There was a lot of reasons. Now, there was another reason why I took this trade. Why did I take this trade? There was a fundamental news. Fundamental news. Pat, what does that mean? That means this morning, if you come into Forex Factory, the forecast was 7.51 for job openings, and you got 7.44. That is bad for the currency, right? If the actual is greater than the forecast, that's good, but the actual was worse. So that was actually bad today, right? So that was another reason that we were like, okay, let's buy, right? Fundamental. We brought a fundamental into our analysis. Even as a scalper, you can do that. That does seem like we're dealing with a little bit of resistance where we're at here, but hoping to push up. All right, 1,500 people in here. Mo13, can you be a mod? Let's see. I think I'm okay with people spamming for now. We've got a good chat rate. I like some of the spamming. It keeps the chat rate up. So I don't want too many people getting banned or anything. It's only if someone calls me gay or something, then I'm like, let's get rid of that guy. If someone tries to call me a fraud, we would get rid of those guys. But we don't seem to have many of those guys because I keep winning trades. What happened to our CAD JPY position? CAD JPY, we were looking for a sell. Look, decent. Almost came to our entry. Almost came to our entry. Shot down a little bit there. What about US 30? We were looking for an entry up there. All right. What about gold? People want gold. So gold, we finally got the break out the top. All right. So gold, we broke out the top right here. All right. We turn session off. I don't know. I don't really like that indicator. And then I would be looking to buy on gold. Where? Pretty much where I've been buying it all day. I've been buying it from the same level all day. I bought gold right here in VIP. Price shot up and I won the trade. If you bought from here again, you would have won another trade. I'm going to wait for price to come down back to my level here, and then I might buy. That doesn't mean I will. I might buy. Everything's discretionary. I decide on the fly. I don't like this red candle here. I don't like that at all. I'd like to stay in this trade for another 20-30 minutes and ride it all the way up. All the way up. I don't want a TP1. I want a TP2 here. What percent of the position do I close TP1? You know, sometimes 30, sometimes 50. I think on this one I took about 50. I think I pulled about 600 in profit off of this one. Are getting a retest now where at the top of the range. So hopefully that top of the range can hold for us right there. We want that to hold. Please hold. There you go. Let's get a reaction off of the top of the range. That would be nice. And then let's carry this thing up, right? We want to see better market structure here, right? We don't want this to be down, 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 right? We want to see the next candle start breaking above. So our market structure looks more like this. You see? That's what we want to see. That's when it gets a bit cleaner for us. So hopefully that's something we could get. All right. Shout out to Kenya. Shout out to Vishal calling me Poopy Pat. I am Poopy Pat sometimes. I have told stories about being Poopy Pat, so you can call me that. And because I'm sitting on these charts, boy. Another good day on stream. Another good day. Just one trade so far. Well, I had 2 trades in VIP this morning. Won both of them. You haven't seen the mansion today. Let's see. I showed my Instagram a little bit here. I'll quickly do that again. We don't need this one. There you go. This is the drone. It's really that tiny. It's a tiny little drone. Oh, look at the drone landing. That's my neighbor's house. He owns a big block store. Yeah, my neighbor owns like a huge, like a Walmart or something. But I'm a trader. I make more money than a Walmart owner, don't I? This is the fire pit. So we're going to be able to sit in the fire pit, watch the TV. Maybe I'll trade in the fire pit. Do a stream in the fire pit. I'm definitely going to try and figure out how to stream all over the house. I'm getting some really good internet put into the house so that I could take the stream with me. I'll just buy like a really good laptop and I'll just stream all over the place and we could trade from the pool. Appreciate that, Raven. Portugal, you know, I'm coming to Portugal, Ricardo. I'm hoping to come to Portugal in September. No, I got fiber, Songoku. Better than Starlink. I got fiber. I got the legit. But I'm gonna have just like incredible network setup as well. Divyesh, what's going on? How you doing? I have a similar setup on your AUD that is approaching if we want to take it. Very, very similar setup here, you see? We have our trend line break here, and we have a pullback to an area of demand. I'm just not sure if I want to take another one. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys like this trade? Yeah, I'm going to be streaming in 100K. Oh, DZX is back. Haven't seen you in a while, DZX. Happy to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Always good to see you. I think I'm just going to stick with this EU trade for now. But I'll keep giving ideas. I don't know if I'm going to enter another trade, but I'm definitely going to keep giving ideas. So definitely going to keep giving ideas. So that is an idea that I have right now. Not sure if I'll take it. Probably not. Doing quite well in my EU. If there's any other pairs you want me to monitor, yeah, probably September. Carvalho. I want to go to the south, the beaches there, the Algarves, right? I think Algarves is where I want to go. I booked a cottage for not next weekend, but the weekend after. Oh, shout out to Nelson. We got some Portuguesas in here. Shout out to Cristiano Ronaldo. My wife is half Portuguese. Yeah, I trade some crypto, but mostly Forex. This is the #1 Forex stream on YouTube. And if you don't believe it, I don't know what to tell you. The record kind of speaks for itself at this point. Let's push this thing up, though. We got levels to break here. What level do we need to break? We need to break this level right there. That is a little minor resistance that we're dealing with. We want to break, and we want to go above that level. That's what we want to do today. Oh, I don't want it green. I want the text white. There we go. Minor resistance. Can we break through that level? Hopefully. That's it. We just got to break through that level. Is it better if I do a line? Let's draw a line and see. Alright, about there, right? Something like that. Minor resistance. Can we break through this level? We want to break and close above that level in about 10 seconds. Are we going to get it? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully. What other pairs do you guys want me to look? My broker name is AAAFX. The link is in the description. Still have a lot of accounts with Fintura, so happy with Fintura as well. But been migrating a bunch of my accounts to AAAFX. Just good commissions, good spreads. Now, I have never had a problem with any of the brokers that have sponsored me. I've been very good at picking good brokers. My original sponsor was Hanko Trade. They're still doing great. Then Fintura. They're still doing great. Now, AAAFX. So every broker that I've recommended has gone well. I've gotten all my withdrawals, never had a single problem. So if you're looking for a broker, the link to them is in the description. This is what the website looks like right here. So you make sure that you end up on that right website, okay? Why is there a fly in my face? In my damn house. In my damn house. Alright, back to the chart. Just waiting for a break and close above minor resistance right here. Really hoping to carry this trade all the way up today. Maybe I should bring my camera. Oh, I'd love to get the distance, you know, if I could get this camera, like I could just carry it with me. I could just bring you into the kitchen and make some food. Explain the ORB strategy. All right, I could tell you why I took this trade today, all right? There's only one reason why I didn't want to take it, and that's because we are in a downtrend, okay? So we are in a downtrend right here. That's the only reason not to take the trade. But I had good reasons to take this trade. Reason number one, okay? We're going to write them down this time. One, what was the reason? Trend line break, right? You can see we have our trend line right here. And price broke through the trend line right there. That's reason number one. What's reason number two? Reason number two is we had break in the orb. So, you can see this right here is the... Wait, what the hell did I just do? Alright, this right here is the range high. This right here is the range low. That's the first 15-minute candle of New York Stock Exchange Open. That creates our range for the day, okay? Once we get the break of the range, right? Candle close and broke right there. What does that tell us? That tells us 2. That's another reason to take the trade. Reason 2 is break in the orb. Okay. That's reason 2. Why else did we take this trade? That's it. Those are the only reasons. No, reason 3, we had fundamentals. 3, news, fundamentals. Okay. What do you mean? Let me quickly show you. In the news right here, we had the JOLTS job openings, right? The forecast was 7.51. The actual was 7.44. If we click on this right here, actual greater than forecast, good for currency. Actual was lower than forecast, so that's bad for the currency. So reason 3, news fundamentals. All right, that's 3 reasons to take the trade. What's the 4th reason to take the trade? We are buying from a discount. What does that mean? Pull the Fibonacci from the bottom of this move to the top of this move and over right here. Anything below 50% is a discount. So that is another reason to take the trade, right? Let's go. Reasons to take this trade. You guys see this all right? I hope that's all right. Reason, yes. Okay, sorry. Reason 5. Reason 5. Because I'm the #1 FX streamer. Okay, that was given by the chat. The chat gave me that one. Reason 6. Significant pullback. Okay. What does that mean? What is the significant pullback? What this fly in my face? Where the hell am I living? Am I in Mumbai? Shout out to my Indians. But look at this significant pullback right here. You could see price pull back significantly, right? So do you want to sell when the price is all the way down here? You can, but you know, price is exhausted. Okay, so we had that significant pullback. That was 6. And look, we're still going up at about 900 right now. Already pulled about 600 in profit off of this position. And what am I doing? I'm carrying it up. Now, I was thinking about taking profit about here, where it is right now. That was a consideration. But I think I'm going to stay with this trade. Because why not? We've got a long way to go. Maybe we can make up for it. Maybe we could do something crazy. All right, so those are the reasons I took the trade, right? We had the trend line break, we had the break in the orb, we had the news fundamentals, we had buying from a discount, we had the significant pullback, and chat gave us number 5 because I'm the #1 Forex streamer. How about that? Love you, Raven. Oh, I feel good today, you know? I feel good today. Yesterday, we won the free trade, and then today we won the stream trade, and I also won 2 trades in VIP this morning. Just TP1s, which is fine. But yeah, I'm up quite a bit this morning. And when I'm up, I start looking at watches, I start looking at my mansion. Oh, yeah. Where'd that... Oh, I'm trying to get that on. I guess it's hard to get that on top, isn't it? Alright, little drone footage of the mansion for you here while we watch the trade. Look at that, huh? Look at that. The roof's almost done. Look at the skylight. Hey, look, there I am. I'm right there. How's that look on your screen? Does that look alright? Up to today, just winning some trades is what I'm up to today. And I don't know, man. I gotta go to the gym. I got a leg day I gotta do. Why does it keep making it bigger again? It just makes it big every time. All right. Pretty sweet though, right? Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a leg day today. You see me trying to learn the drone here. Look at that. That looks sick. Look at the other mansions in this neighborhood. Sheesh. Pretty sweet, man. A sweet, sweet neighborhood. Never thought I would have a mansion. That's for damn sure. Never thought I'd have it. All right, Jose. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Are you the #1 personal trainer? Yeah, my workouts, they're all right, man. I just, you know, my back's pretty weak. Like my back, it's not that it's weak. It just gets so tight. So I always have to like do these I always have to stretch my back out like this. Oh, that actually feels amazing. That feels amazing. I'm really hoping we could get a little bit more market structure here. You see what I mean, right? We have here, here, here. We need this to come up here, right? So that we could keep making higher highs. If we don't make those higher highs, then we may break even on this thing, but let's see. This level's been holding for us a few times, that kind of minor resistance. I was happy to get the breakthrough. Not happy that I'm pulling back to this side of it, but let's see if we can kind of get something like this going. What's everybody in chat up to today, huh? Got a lot of people in here today. Been steady, 1,500 people. A really, really good stream. And, you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back tomorrow, but, you know, I was thinking maybe I would just do 2 days today, but I guess I'll do 3 days. Why the hell not? You know, if everyone's here, show some legs. How about that, baby? That's all knee. All knee. I'm a skinny guy, though. I am on a roll. I'm on a roll. I think I'll come and stream for you again tomorrow. There are my legs. Oh, look, a little touch on the Porsche. We flexing. We flexing. Oh yeah, where's Sarah? I don't know. I didn't Sarah. I'm sure Sarah's doing great. Probably just has things going on in her life right now. You going to the beach tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to the beach. Not this weekend. I got a cottage by the beach. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Maybe I'll try and take some pictures of that. Bring my camera. Maybe I'll bring my drone, actually. Look at how sick the neighborhood looks, eh? What a view I've got. It's like I'm living in a cottage. Up we go, up we go. Look at this. Look at the neighborhood. Look at the pool on this house over here. I'm going to get myself invited to that pool as well. I'm a nice guy. Everyone invites me to their pools. They like that I brag about stuff. Hit legs tomorrow too. I hear you, dog. I'm a thin guy. I've always been a thin guy. Look at that. Look at this area. This one I spinning a bit too fast. But look at this. Look at my area. Just green and golf courses and mansions. That's where I live, man. I never thought I'd have any of this. I never thought I'd have any of this. I know, I'm sure you guys are tired of me showing you the mansion clips over and over and over again, but God, I'm not tired of it. Look at this. Where's your boy? There's your boy right there. How do I pause it? Is there a pause button? Am I missing something? There it is. So right here, where I'm circling, that's where the hot tub is. So I could sit in the hot tub and I could look at the view of that neighborhood. This is actually only about 12 minutes from where I live right now. That's the dope part. I'm able to, like, I get to go to the same grocery stores, get to flex my Porsche on the same fools. You know what it is. Are we going to break even here? I gotta do my meal prep today. I gotta get a bunch of lunches ready. I got an onion, and I got a bunch of ground beef, and I got a bunch of cheese, and I'm gonna put it all in wraps. I have a gym in the basement. The gym has a sauna in the basement, and I have a theater in the basement too. Yeah, so that's sick. Yeah, the Porsche is gray. Gold? Let's see US 30 as well. Look, US 30, I wanted to sell. I just had a bad entry, but look, I got it. I got the direction. Daddy was right again. US oil. That was my entry. Nothing yet. Gold. Geez, where did I want to enter? Right here. That's where I entered. That's where I entered in VIP, and we won. We came back to break even, knocked me out, and then shot up off the same level. That means I'm setting good levels. I'm in a good mindset. I'm in a good position. Sometimes in the summer, I'll be honest, July is usually my worst month of the year. June and July are usually some of the worst months I have every single year. The price action gets really, really weird. I was able to successfully navigate it on stream, but in VIP, June and July were, you know, my worst months of the year, which sucks because, you know, we were really building up the VIP room. We were, I think, close to 1,300 in gold and well over 2,000 in FX. Well, what's happening here? Are you trying to knock me out on break even here? I want to stay on this one. We're getting a little double top pattern though, aren't we? See right here? Got that double top right there. That is an indication that price may go down, which means we may have just caught a little bit of a pullback. And see, this is why I like trading with the trend. When you trade with the trend, the likelihood of getting that TP2 is much, much better. Much, much better. Still 1,400 people in here. I don't know what the hell happened today, but I'm so happy that everyone decided to watch me trade Forex today. I guess maybe because I'm winning a lot in VIP, a lot of people are coming, winning a lot in free, so a lot of people are happier with me when I'm winning. But it's good to see people lose as well. Your AUD. Yeah, this was a trade that I was interested in. I'm not getting into this trade myself. I'm nearing the end. I'm just hoping that my Euro USD can stay alive and come all the way up to TP. Not sure if we're gonna get that. Got a video coming on Thursday, my supply and demand video. This is some of the work that I've got to start doing here. My supply and demand video right here. Here's a little bit of a preview of it for you. You can see I was at the mansion. I was in the Porsche a little bit. Very, very nice. See this? Whoa. That's what's up. Nice little intro here. And so this one is coming. I gotta edit this one, make it a little bit more exciting. Gotta get some title pages a little bit. But you could see here kind of explaining supply and demand, how I like to use it in my trading. So this one's coming on Thursday. Make sure that you watch the whole thing because, you know, my gold video YouTube screwed me on that video. They removed it, and then it just never seemed to come back. So they screwed me a little bit on that one. And I think we are out on... We're out here at break even, sadly. At a good level where I entered. Maybe I'll enter again. Probably not. But I think that's it for today. I don't edit the videos myself. I think I'm done. I think I'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. That was nice. We won. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. Very, very good. Love you. See you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern.